Welcome to Quantum Finance. My name is Parker, and this is our day trading recap for Thursday, November 16th. So, starting here with the daily and weekly charts of the SPY. As you can see here on the daily, small green day coming in. Looking down here at the volume, very low volume day today. As you can see, the volume declining over the past couple of days. Turning to the weekly chart, still big green week here. Really approaching these highs back here from a couple months ago. So, when it comes to identifying the trades today, I want to turn to our 2 hour charts. So if you look here at the SPY and the Qs, we did have blue impulse candles, and we also had downward positive trend. So we were using a Bollinger Band strategy. Turning to the 15-minute charts here, as you can see, we had these upsloping trend lines across the board. And if you look here at the Qs, we had a head and shoulders pattern. And this is our neckline here. And the head and shoulders pattern is typically a bearish reversal pattern. As you can see, we did get a breakdown here of this trend line, right? But I'm surprised we actually didn't get a larger rollover to the downside. As you can see, getting back up inside of that trend and getting a pretty decent close to in the day. I was actually looking for a pretty big move to the downside. We did catch a nice short today, but didn't go as far as, honestly, we thought it would. So when it comes to identifying the entries and exits, we're going to turn to our 3 and 5-minute charts. So if you look here at the 3-minute, I do have the trades pulled up. So we were bearish because of that head and shoulders pattern, and I was just personally think the market was overextended. So the first entry was up here, as you can see, getting a nice push off the open, running into the upper extreme here on the 3 and 5-minute. The upper extreme on the 3 and 5-minute did line up at the exact same place. If you look here at the 15-minute, we also had the 15-minute extreme right there as well. So we had all three upper extremes on all of our time frames that we look at lining up in the same spot. So we did see that as a major area of resistance, and we also had downward momentum here. If you look here at the Qs, as you can see, the Qs were also running into a pretty major area of resistance up here at these highs from Tuesday. So going back to our 3 and 5-minute charts. So yeah, the entry was up here, and we were looking at these 449s. First take profit down into here, as you can see, pulling down into that lower extreme on the 5-minute. Which was right there above the open. So that was the first take profit as we pulled into that lower extreme. And it was also the lower extreme here on our 15-minute chart, as you can see right there. So shorting into the upper extreme, taking profit into the lower extreme. Going back to our 3 and 5-minute charts here. Second take profit was down here into yesterday's lows. And then final take profit down into here. This was our final take profit. As you can see, these were these previous low back here from Tuesday. I did want a little more. Honestly, I thought this would squeeze farther down because we had these big 15-minute squeezes with downward momentum. But when I saw this kind of like strong hammer candle here on the Qs, because the Qs were at pretty major support, as were the SPY. So I just got flat into that level when I saw that nice bounce coming in there on the SPY and the Qs, as you can see coming in here with that nice bounce. So we did get flat down into that. We can turn to our 2-minute charts here. So we were looking at these 449 today's expiration put options. So your entry was into this push at about 44 cents. That first take profit down here, you're looking at about a 66% gain. That second take profit down into yesterday's lows, you're looking at about 106% gain. And that final take profit down there into that key level, you're looking at about a 175% gain here on those put options. So really nice trade today for put options using our Bollinger Band strategies. I did think we would kind of get more of a sell-off, coming down into here. But, that's typically how the market works, right? If you're taking put options or call options, if you get a good entry, it usually moves in like 3-tier waves before getting the reversal, right? As you see, 1, 2, and 3. 3 moves to the downside. And that's why it's typically like the most, I'd say, common profit-taking strategy is to do it in the 3 tiers, right? Because that's how the market likes to move, and as you can see, getting that kind of a trend reversal coming in there. So yeah, when we did see that trend reversal coming into, that's like another reason why we wanted to get flat, because we had our 3 moves to the downside, and then we also had that bullish move to the upside. So still in this period of consolidation, I honestly thought we would kind of get more of a pullback today. I kind of thought this was a topping candle coming in yesterday, but we are still with strong upward momentum here in this massive green week. I do think this market is overextended because, in the past 3 weeks, we've gone up 10%. That's trillions of dollars in market cap and wealth created, in a very short time. But, the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, right? So this could just straight up, go straight up. We do have the end of the year coming up, and the Fed is in bed with all of the large executives from all the major companies and banks, and those execs do get year-end bonuses based off the stock price. So there's a lot of incentive for the market to rip to the upside here going into the end of the year. But I'm not going to pretend to know what's going to happen here, if we're going to get a big pullback or if it's going to keep going straight up. We're just going to keep playing it by ear. We are still in this period of consolidation, so we probably will use the Bollinger Band strategies going into the end of the week. But yeah, that should do it for the video. Appreciate y'all watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.